Okay. Kevin, does this sound all right to you? You're the sound man back there. Get this on your ears where you can hear me. Do you like what you're hearing or do you not like what you're hearing? It's static in there. Well, I don't know what they're hearing either. So, anybody got it on so you can tell us what you're hearing? All right. Kevin, how's it sound there? We sound static through there. We sound good up here. Just a quiet static. I heard the floor creaking, but I heard some static there. So I'm going to put this down, maybe holding it. I don't know if that affects it or anything. Got bad? All right. That's all. I always wonder if maybe that thing's rubbing this, but I heard it when it went across there that time. Static there. Did you hear that? Okay. Tim said it gets worse over here. Is it worse now or? It's louder. Okay. It's not plumb annoying then. Come over to this corner. Do we get the same thing at this plug? Or? It pops, but not too bad. Okay. Come in front of this left speaker on the left side of the pulpit. It's bad. If I come over here to the speaker on the right of the pulpit, it's not as bad as the one on the left. When I come back over here, you make this ugly face at me, so I assume it's no good. I can go over here by this lovely green plant. How do I sound now? It popped. It must be the plant. If I come over here on the left side, is it still bad when I get right here? Okay. So, if I get away from the speaker more back here, when I go to this middle beam, do you hear it? The further back I go, the worse it gets. So when I come up here close, this is better than when I'm further back. Jason picked up the loud thing, but I don't see it. What do you say? Tell them to give us some feedback, what we can hear, to see if we're real staticky or what the deal is. I don't know. I know every live stream I've got on is really staticky when I went back and listened to it. But is there more static when I'm walking than when I'm standing still? When I start moving, it starts getting worse. As you move around, the static is bad. But if you start standing still in a certain spot, so if I'm holding the whole thing in my hand or got it in my pocket, does it sound any different? No, not really. No. It really doesn't matter where I have it, it sounds the same. Okay. Well, and you should. It don't sound like it's rubbing on my pocket while I'm walking or anything like that then. Okay. When I went under that center beam there, you heard it, didn't you? Right now it starts getting, I heard it get louder and quieter. So, once I get under here, is it getting worse right now? All right, Sarah, can you hear me? Does it sound real staticky? Sounds real staticky. Okay, I'm walking by the speakers. It's still staticky. I'm going under this center beam. Does it seem to be worse right there? No. Okay. If I walk over here on the right-hand side, does it seem to get worse or better? So, it's not as bad as the other side. So get over here on the left-hand side. It seems to get worse for some reason. If I come to the back, does it get worse or does it get better? It gets worse the further back I go. So, the closer to the front, what if I come down here in front, standing in front of the table here? Does that sound worse or better or a little better? I'm over here on the left-hand side down in front of the altar. Does that sound worse? It was staticky whenever you were walking. Okay. Coming over on the right side, does that seem to be getting better or worse? Or? Right when you went over the speakers. Okay. Because whatever you're hearing is through the live stream, through these speakers, I hear very little. It sounds clear coming through up here. So what you're hearing is on live stream. If it's static, I hear very little. I'm cutting out. I can hear myself loud and clear here. So I don't know. What are they saying, Tim? Is he staticky real bad or? It's not that bad. Okay, you're listening to me, so you don't hear. I thought you did. So when I get under here into the center, does it seem worse? Or if I go back here to the back, does it seem? Okay, don't sound bad here. Is that me talking? That sounds pretty cool, don't it? No. I don't hear anything through these speakers. It sounds no static at all. I don't know. I mean, every once in a while, maybe just a little bit, but it's very little.
Oh, that's so weird, bro. That is weird. With you talking to me and I'm hearing something you said 45 seconds ago, it's like talking to two different people.
You know, they always said I've got a split personality, so it's just me a changing there. So don't let that bother you or nothing.
You definitely do tonight. Well, regardless, it's far better than it has been.
Okay, it'll be real good this Sunday morning probably.
Well, we get a bunch of people in here today.
And it may change. I mean, people, you know, I don't know. I don't know, but it sounds good up there to me.
With me being short. That's funny. It would not static at all. It's there. Like none. You put it on, it gets so static. That mic.
You know, it's kind of hard not to have that up there. That messes up, and then you don't have that one to fall back on.
Well, then they go over here and they grab a microphone and they walk with it. All right. King of heaven come. King of heaven come now. King of heaven. Oh, you really can't hear the static from up here. Wow. But the pastor can't hear it. He don't know he's staticking. Well, it's good when I'm here, right?
Yes,
Perfectly fine, no static, none at all. Ooh.
I'm gonna take her home real quick. I need to go check and see what's going on in the back because obviously there's some issues.
Let's go to the back. Better mute that. What's happening back here? Whoa. What is up with that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all come in the sanctuary for a minute. Yeah, y'all come in here and chill. Good. Ain't trouble. What's going on back here? I can hear going in here. Yeah. That sound like Peyton's what it sound like. What? I had it muted. You can still hear me right now? You can still hear me right now? What am I saying? What did I say? Oh. That's cool. I had it muted up here. Don't talk about the guy on the soundboard with it muted. Lesson learned. Oh dear. All right. Oh, that's squeaking. But you know what? It's a lot better because I can run around. Wait a minute. Let's say it's because I got taller. Brandon, come here. Brandon, come here. I figured out what's wrong.
What is it?
I put it on, hardly any static. Sarah puts it on, zero static. Robbie puts it on, BJ puts it on, a lot of static. Our pastors are too tall.
Huh?
Our pastors are too tall. It's static with taller pastors.
It's because I'm tall?
No, but it's staticky with BJ, staticky
So-
with Robbie, but no static with me or Sarah.
But I heard the static with you when you were standing right here.
Well, just when I step over the speaker.
So,
Hopefully the pastor ain't gonna be over.
moving. Do I have this thing on right? Oh, so your toes aren't broken? She acted like they were broken. Yeah. Colby thought her toes were broken because I popped them. So static, no static. How about right here? I'm a little green frog sitting in the what? Little green frog doing what I oughter. Jumped right up on the lily pad. Do you think it's some kind of feedback or something? Jumped right up the lily pad. Jumped right up and I said, when he's doing it, it's like he stands right here and it does a whole lot of static. What? Did it?
You don't have that in his hand when
I know, but what I'm saying, I wonder if it's
the height.
has to do with this.
I don't know. It's got the antenna. Walk by this again.
Bubba, I want to be in this group.
Talk.
Can you be my mentor?
What are we talking?
No.
What are we talking about?
Nothing now, huh? Stick it back.
No, I can still hear it.
I can't. At all.
I can hear it. Can't you hear the static?
Yes, I hear it.
Yeah.
Very low.
Right in this general area.
I have the floor monitor unplugged, so it's not that.
It's. I think it might has. Wonder if that's what it is. See, moving right back and forth, right. It's still. It's like moving.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sounds like a bird. Hey, Bubba, we need to go hunting.
That blasted.
Like Dr. Price. He told me, he said, you got me muted, right? I said, yeah, you could run me.
Gonna ruin me. Right here. I hear. Right in. There's lots of static right here. Staticky, static. Do you think it has something? See, it feels to me like it's something to do with the speakers. Yeah, I can hear it. Right. Huh?
So we got it fixed, my That's not the frequency we need. What about there, Robbie? Good? Everything's good, 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 good. It's good. Is it good? Still good? Still good? Still good? Nothing. You haven't heard anything yet. No static at all. Is it just pops here and there? What about now? A little more right here? Right here. What about right here? More? Alright. What if I decide to take a stroll back here? Because I want to go talk to this guy because he's sleeping. Something right here? Alright. What if I wanted to come talk to this guy that's not paying attention and wants to talk about other conversations during church? Okay. So we're good there? Alright.
Thank you very much.
Alright. So what about now? What about here? What about here? A little bit of static? What about back here? What you got back here? Alright, hang on. That's supposed to be a 300-foot range.
They're having too much fun.
No.
I'll see you at the pool sometime.
You should have heard. You should have heard. They're all.
You look like you're dancing. That's what I was gonna say.
Well, I just heard it.
I don't know what kind of that would be.
Huh.
Y'all just gonna hear static from that thing.
I don't think there's no. Did y'all pay money for this system?
This is the system we've had for 4 or 5 years.
I think it's time for a reboot. That's what I think.
No, that's just we've never used these headsets till Brother Gary came. We had no trouble with him. Started getting the interim pastors. We started exactly. Not that much though, but Gary's short. We need a little person, pastor. We need a little person, pastor. I need a stool. Who? Hey, that might be a good idea, Robbie. What about now? Ain't bad at all, huh? I think I fixed it.
Imagine trying to be tall and having to stand on a stool.
Yeah, you got your papers laying there and you got to do this because you can't read it. Yeah. Anyway, all right, I think we're good. I do believe it's good.